I'm getting reactions from members on what happened with the IRS specifically. How do you think Congress should respond to the news that the IRS was targeting conservative groups?
Well, I think both conservative and liberal groups ought to be concerned about this, not just conservative groups, because of the overreach the IRS did. And obviously, one of the concerns I have is that there are a lot of good people who work for the IRS every day, go to work, do my taxes. They're good, hard-working people. And they get painted with a brush when the IRS overreaches and oversteps. So first of all, I want to say that. Secondly, we need to investigate this and find out what the facts are. Number one, we know what we've heard in the news media about it. And on its first blush, it smells to high heaven. I mean, it truly does. And we all fear that. I mean, look, we just got through doing our taxes. We all are worried about somebody reviewing that. It's all of your personal financial information that you have on there. My concern is that you've got an overreached IRS. It's now going to delve into your medical information with the Affordable Care Act. I mean, we've got people now that apparently have abused their power, and we're going to put them in charge of the most personal decisions we make, and that's the health care we get. I think it's bad. I think we need to peel the onion back and find out what's there. And then I guess what frustrates me up here is what is wrong with the truth? Let's find out what the truth is, whether it's Benghazi, whether it's the AP story, whether it's this story. Why didn't somebody just tell the truth and get out there and find out what it is? And these people never learn. It's always about the cover-up, about how I appear and look. And I would implore people to come out and be forthright, tell the truth, let's move on with this. And then let's put safeguards and penalties in there so when someone does abuse power, there's a criminal penalty for it.
Do you believe that the president didn't know this was happening in the IRS?
Well, let me start with the IRS. I don't know. With Benghazi, there's no way that you could not have known. I know this when I have my office, when we have our press person, our communications director goes ahead and puts a press release out. If it's something I've got to explain, I see every one of them. There's no way that didn't happen. Just not the way this place works. Because I'm the one that's got to go out and explain it. Number two, on the IRS, it would be hard for me to believe that the president's staff wouldn't have informed him of something this serious because, I mean, can you imagine being blindsided like that if the president? You hadn't known about it, hadn't heard about it. And Jay Carney, my goodness, he's Baghdad Bob. I mean, you remember Baghdad Bob, don't you? The guy, when we bombed over there during the Persian Gulf War, kept standing up with explosions going off behind him saying it's all going really well for us. Well, I mean, he was a guy, you should YouTube that up and see Baghdad Bob. That's who Jay Carney looks like. I mean, trying to defend the indefensible. So we need to take time, find out what the truth is, because you know what we've lost? We were losing it anyway. People in my area were having less and less and less trust in their government. This just amplified what they already believe. That you've got people intruding in their personal lives and business and not following the same laws they do.
Addressing the AP scandal right now and the IRS, David Axelrod said there's no way for the president to know what's happening underneath him in the government because it's too vast. That was the word he used.
Well, I guess the way I would look at that is this. When I went into the operating room as a surgeon, I knew who was responsible in the operating room. And he wasn't the scrub nurse, and he wasn't the circulating nurse, and he wasn't the anesthesiologist, wasn't the surgical assistant. I was the guy. When I was the mayor of our local community, I knew who was responsible, me. And look, if you do not know those things, then you're not hiring the right people to inform you of those things. And I would think that the president would know that. And the reason I know for sure on the Benghazi, there's no way he could not have known that on those. It's just not the way the place works, as I said. The IRS situation, if you got something that's going to smear your administration like this, you better know. And if you don't, you need to fire the people and not tell them.